Hi everyone, welcome to an edition of Bluebird Corner, your Cardiff City fans podcast. So we've got the latest transfer news for you. Cardiff City have been looking obviously actively for three or four players before the transfer window closes. Obviously we know that BBM has stated publicly that we're not going to just sign anyone to get the numbers in. They've got to be of a certain quality. Some players, obviously, that we've gone in for or want to go in for are not available at the moment. They're at Premier League clubs. Possible a couple of loan deals, we believe. Now, we mentioned the other day about Meli Mullenstein. We weren't too sure about that transfer. Obviously, he's a defensive midfield player, plays in the Eredivisie, son of former assistant manager Rene, and yeah, he can play central defence as well. But 27, we're not so sure about that. But the news we had this afternoon, a couple of guys made some phone calls and trying to make some inquiries about what we know, and that is that City have been monitoring Northern Ireland international Kieran Morrison, the Liverpool winger who cuts in on his left foot, plays on the right wing, is contracted until 2027. Morrison scored a hatful of goals at youth level. He's been at Liverpool since he was 13. He's born in Manchester. I think he qualifies for Northern Ireland through his grandparents. And he has been very, very effective in the under 21s. I think last season he scored 14 goals. He has played quite a few minutes on tour pre-season for Liverpool. I think over 200 minutes, and he scored actually for the first team against Sunderland. So this guy, he's certainly someone that City have been tracking. We understand it. Liverpool, we understand, are willing to let him go out on loan. There are other interests from other clubs in the Championship as well. But we feel, like I said, that someone like Kieran Morrison would be someone who would certainly be a similar quality, I think, to Omari Kellyman. I mean, he's strong vision, agile, very quick. He can play sort of central midfield as well, but obviously primarily he's more effective on the right. And yeah, he's got a lot. He's got the typical traits at Liverpool: high work rate, intensity, excellent touch, and passing as well. So yeah, we've heard that City have been speaking to Liverpool about Kieran Morrison, as have a number of other clubs, to be honest with you. But that's one to watch. Now, so we had some information as well that came in this morning, and we're not so sure about this one, but we were told that City have got an interest in Serbian striker Milis Lukovic. Now, Lukovic is at Strasbourg. He had a prolific record at youth level, scored a hatful of goals before he made his professional debut in 2021. Played through the Serbian leagues and got his move. Was actually on loan, in the Eredivisie. Went on loan to Las Palmas after he signed, to Strasbourg in 2024, and that was cut short. And he was at Preston on loan, I think, the back end of last season. So he's 6 foot. He's quite agile. He's like I said, he's a Serbian, technically very, very gifted, and he is right-footed, energetic. He's a powerful runner, bit of a different player to Salic, really. But we're not so sure about this one. I mean, I think the source who gave us this information, we haven't spoken to him before, so we don't know whether this one could go anywhere. But those are the two latest updates we've got. I think, obviously, as we're aware, City are actively looking for a number of players. We believe that we're looking for a centre defender because of the problems there. We've been told that City are really looking at maybe two loans now and possibly one more permanent signing if they can get that over the line before the window closes. We were hoping it was going to be two, but we understand it'll be one permanent signing and two loans. So yeah, it'd be really good to get your thoughts about those two players. I think Kieran Morrison would certainly have the quality to add to the squad and certainly be effective competition down that right hand side. I think Ashford for me is more effective on the left, and I think Tanner definitely needs strong competition down the right. Obviously, Moylan went to the left last night, wasn't it? And Isaac Davis was more right. So, yeah, be interested to see what happens over this last 2 weeks of the window. So thanks very much for watching Bluebird Corner, and we'll see you soon. Take care.